What's up everybody? Today's lockdown lesson is something for your taha, hinengaro, your thoughts and feelings. And today we want to look at a feeling that's pretty common, and that's anxiety.
Let me go.
Anxiety is a fear of something or a situation that could happen. It's basically fear in advance. And like most, you might think anxiety is something other people struggle with, when there's a lot of situations that we might end up in that gives us a bit of insight into what the struggle could be like. See if you guys can relate to any of these. And what I mean by that is the framework in which you understand how the world works. Jonathan, care to elaborate on your thoughts? Oh, what was the question?
This is the principal speaking. Can I get Julio to the principal's office?
Bruh.
Yes, I am looking to you. Julio!
Dad. Today, Ted's bed goes into the shed. Lovely reading. Jacob, could you take the next page? What? Wait, and... A good thing to do is think of anxiety like a spectrum of fears. So down this end, you can have little things like the one we showed you, losing your phone, things that give you a quick, but it doesn't affect you a whole lot. And then in the middle, you can have more general anxieties, stressing out about an exam or a big game coming up, or even worrying about your friends and your relationships. And then on the other end, you can have bigger challenges, things like phobias or anxiety disorders or even panic attacks. Everyone stresses and worries about something, and so we are all on that spectrum. And although we might not be struggling with what people know as anxiety, we might know someone that is.
Do you think I deserve your full attention?
It's about to go down.
And if you struggle with anxiety, there's usually two mistakes that your brain is making. Number one, you are overestimating the likelihood of that thing that you're worrying about actually happening. And number two, you underestimate your ability to cope with it if it does happen.
Gentlemen, you have my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Whenever we feel anxious, our brain starts telling us things like, I'm gonna stuff up, I'm gonna cost us this game, I'm gonna embarrass myself in front of everyone, and we start feeling those feelings as if it's already happened.
I need to know. Is this real?
A good thing to remind yourself of is that you can't deal with something that hasn't happened in the future. You can only deal with what's happening right now. And so you should allow yourself to breathe and tell yourself that it's highly unlikely that thing's gonna happen. And if it does, I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
All you gotta do is walk away.
Basically what I'm saying is, don't let the potential storms of tomorrow stop you from enjoying the sun today.
Let's get ready for this one. This is gonna be powerful, bro.
Now the second one is a big reason as to why we struggle with anxiety. We underestimate our ability to cope with those things if it does happen. Dude, I thought you could do a kickflip.
I can. I did one this morning.
Some of us legit think the worst is gonna happen, and when it does happen, we'll be worse off. We say things like, oh my gosh, I would die. And the reality is, although those feelings, they might be uncomfortable, they're not unbearable.
Okay, Boomer.
And look, I'm not trying to belittle anyone's feeling. I just know that you can do this. How do I know? Well, because you have, and so many other people have felt that feeling, dealt with that thing, and it's come out okay.
Aber er hat's gerade noch so geschafft.
Our anxiety tells us that if I fail this test, I don't think I'll cope. If everyone laughs at me, I think I'll die. If they break up with me, I just don't see the point. Look, I've been through all three of those things, and look at me.
With words.
This is the times I get annoyed. It's like, why are you involving yourself?
Okay, don't look at me, but you get what I'm saying. So many people, including you, have felt that thing, dealt with that thing that you're worried about, and you've survived. You are stronger, braver, more resilient than you give yourself credit for.
The truth is, you're awesome.
Now hopefully that helps if anxiety is something you struggle with from time to time, but if it's more than just general worries, something a little bit more serious, I cannot, and excuse the pun, stress this enough. Please talk to someone, get some professional help.
You know what? I'm about to say it.
Say it.
I can't.
Our friends over at 1737, they're still fully operating, so give them a buzz. Or you can even check out thelowdown.co.nz. They've got an entire section dedicated to helping people with anxiety, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction if you need more help.
I appreciate that. Go buy your mama a house.
Wait a minute.
Now that's all from me, whānau. Hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll catch you on the next lockdown lesson.